Hello. Welcome to our
Hi.
first video of this channel. Right, today. Oh.
Sorry, I'm dying.
Do you need help? Alright, so anyways,
Sephora kids.
today we're going to talk about
Sephora kids.
Wow.
Sephora
Well, okay.
kids. We're gonna be
Have you
talking
ever heard about I'm sure a lot of the people have heard about the Sephora kids terrorizing Sephora stores and ruining up the testers.
Mm-hmm.
And by ruining it, I mean making smoothies.
Give me my drunk elephant. Give me my drunk elephant.
Jazz,
Yeah.
what are you doing? So, what is going on with Sephora kids?
Sephora kids. They're everywhere. You know, not just Sephora, because there's also other stores as well. Basically any stores that have makeup.
Like sad beige mums.
Yeah. Because the thing is, their parents are millennials. Oh. Millennials or Gen Z.
It's unlikely that Gen Z's to have kids because of the current, uprising in prices. Kids of women or men who have a lot of money.
A lot of money
To waste on products, because I think the thing is that a lot of TikTok has shown a fear of aging in these kids.
Yeah, and that's mainly because they're idols. They're idols which are like more like older, like people who do use a lot of makeup
Or plastic surgery.
Yeah, do use a lot of that, and they feel like they want to become kind of like that, and in order to become like that, they got to use the same products and do the same routine, and at the same time trying to make themselves look older. And the thing is, it's natural for little girls to be,
Boys.
fantasizing about being older, but the thing is now it seems to be like
a lot worse.
A lot worse. Like, you could be walking around and like you'd see like 12-year-olds wearing crop tops and things.
Or vaping.
Yeah, vaping. Well, that's mainly because they just want to seem more mature, and they just want to age more, and they don't think their age actually matters towards their actions. What really matters is like how they look.
I'm sorry, but like a little girl who's 8 years old does not need retinol.
They don't. The thing is about like the whole skincare thingy is like skincare smoothies as like
That's damaging to your skin.
Yeah, because the thing is, it mixes up products itself, which basically stops the whole purpose of having you can if you really want. Sorry.
My microphone disconnected there.
If you really want like more more beneficial things in products, you would get like a 2-in-1 in the packaging.
Just a face scrub, or if you really want to do something, use Head and Shoulders.
But I use Head and Shoulders.
Oh, you could get your face too. Apparently that's really good because of the zinc.
Oh damn. But the thing is, well, children have never actually needed like skincare, because their skin is like naturally like
fine on its own until they hit puberty.
That's when it breaks and then builds up again when they're older.
Yes.
Adding products to that basically slows it and makes it more sensitive, meaning that they need more product, which is exactly what the companies want.
Yeah, but also I think another thing is that the existence of people going, no, you shouldn't sleep on that side of your bed. You used to sleep on standing upright. You should sleep standing upright because gravity's always working at your face. So you've gotta stop it. It's like gravity's not Thanos.
The truth is, as much as you can get like acne like on your pillow or whatever, just wash your pillow.
Just have a pillowcase and wash it.
Yeah, just wash your pillow. You don't need all this
You don't need
excessive
retinol.
thing. You don't need any of this. Do you think that like 10 years ago they all this like would have been the same? Even for those like millennials. Even those millennials.
Well, I mean, there's one thing that said the same.
What?
Use this audio to claim good luck. Or say you better send this email to 10 people. Or the TV woman. From the
TV
Ring.
woman?
She's from the Ring, isn't she?
Samantha.
I want to crawl out the TV and eat your toes at night.
Ease your toes at night.
So, no, but like, also, I just genuinely eat your toes at night. We might have to cut it out. Right, so the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the time, if they're scrolling too far on the phone, which in the first place, I don't even think they should have, like...
Yeah, they shouldn't have
They
phones.
shouldn't have social media like Instagram.
I walked past I think it was a 7-year-old walking around with the newest iPhone.
Okay, no, like, it's fine to have...
7-year-old.
Give her a tablet.
Even actually, if I'll be honest, at that age you shouldn't have any electronics. Like,
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's all.
Can you tell them? And also, I think there's a problem with them scrolling too far. Like, I think me personally, I think that they shouldn't have Instagram because of certain age likers.
yeah. The thing is about all this is the Sephora kids. Well, their whole attitude. You know, the thing is that people are like, oh my goodness, it's like it's all their fault. That it's like their fault for doing all that. It's actually the parents. It's a whole like parenting like issue
Or just the internet.
because their parents are millennials and literally millennials, they all they wanted to do was just you know, do everything fun that they've always wanted to do.
Are you saying that they're living through their kid? Hang on. Are you saying that they're living through their kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's just my opinion anyway.
I think I've seen some kids who have like Instagram and just post images of themselves on there. And
no parents are stopping them.
My opinion on that is no.
There's creeps out there.
Unfortunately, there is creeps on the internet who search for kids' Instagrams.
And the thing is about these kids is they think they're smart. They think they know what they're doing, but they're not. They don't know what they're doing.
Because I think it's more advice from TikTok that they're getting. Like, especially because if you scroll too far, you might come across. Here's why I think you should drink from this anti-aging straw. Basically, you don't press your lips on the straw, and the straw isn't even like a... Could you even call it a straw? You can't drink... So, you know how straws have, like, holes at the top, yeah?
Yeah.
This one has, like, an opening on the freaking side. So you don't purse your lips and get lip wrinkle. What's a lip wrinkle?
Lip wrinkle. I don't even know what a lip wrinkle is. Are we like old?
But also, I think the thing is that there's also plastic surgeons on the internet.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. No.
It's just that plastic surgeons. The thing is, most people are like, you know, more trusting of them because they've got degrees and things like that. But the thing is, all plastic surgeons, all they want is just, you know, business, but at the same time trying to also like look out for the health because, well, that's what they should be
Otherwise,
doing.
that's malpractice. Malpractice.
Well,
I swear it's malpractice.
Well, so at least like some plastic surgeons, they've got like different intent. Now, whatever you do, like always, no matter who you follow, just actually like look into them before you believe everything that they say, including scientists, everything. Like they may have the degree,
but they're not always right. Hang on, did that pick up what I said? Should have done. They're not always right. And one thing I would like to add is that I think the thing is with these kids as well is that because of they're on the anti-aging, preppy aesthetic.
Preppy.
I'm still preppy, guys. Because they are on the preppy, like, aesthetic kind of page of TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, I think a lot of the time, because they're older and they're an authoritative figure. Am I saying that right? Authoritative figure. They'll take they will not take what they say with a grain of salt. No, they'll take that like kind of full-heartedly. And the thing is, you'll see like some people on like TikTok making fun of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There are times in these like videos where like there's actually like I've seen some videos where they actually just record the kids going around.
Yeah,
which
they shouldn't do that.
Bit weird. But also, I think the thing is, Sephora's had to like lock up their product testers.
Yeah. In like places like Tesco, they also have like mainly like locked them up too. So the thing is, you like as much as those children, they're like really horrible. They're mean to adults. They're mean to the workers. But the thing is, doesn't mean you have the right to go around and like record them or try find any kid and attack them just because you think that they're a Sephora kid just because they're on their own. Now that's actually really
on their own.
Like that. Well, first of all, that's like really creepy. Second of all, like they're on their own and they shouldn't be on their own. But that's like nothing to do with you.
That's the parents' choice, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the parents' choice, not your choice to go around and like record and find those little kids.
Yeah, finding them. Oh my! This ain't an episode of Dora.
like finding them.
Right. No, but in all seriousness, though, genuinely, I've seen so many videos where these kids like have an attitude towards the workers, their parents, like, and they're begging their mums to get like a £900 shopping. And I think the thing is with this, I have no clue where these like actually popped up. It might be because the parents don't often say no since they have a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they don't often say no. So these kids grow up thinking it's acceptable to like be rude until you get what you want. That's what I think, though. Obviously, this channel is called Useless Opinions that nobody asked for a reason.
Yeah. So, well, that's just like our opinions on the matter, and just like all we can really say is that isn't opinions, that is facts. Don't go around looking for little kids who have been like rumored and because it's not all of them. Some are, some aren't. But either way, just don't attack them, because if they are rude, they are just kids. And before people go on like, oh, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, they are just kids and they will end up growing up. And however society treats them is when they're older, would, that would be the quote unquote karma that you would want. Just don't go and try find them or attack them on social media as well.
They're kids.
And like,
also another thing I have to say is, talking on the basis of kids having social media or their parents recording them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen there's so many channels out there that have like that exploit their kids for money on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially family channels. Family channels are a whole different breed. Well, that's not even a joke. Mm-hmm. It's family channels. They get so much money, but I don't think they give any of that money to their kid. With family channels, I can see that they often like exploit their children.
Yeah.
So, and they don't give them money for videos that they make. It's like a whole thing. Because I think pretty recently was this drama with this woman who had a family channel. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
If you know, you know.
We're gonna get copyright for that.
No, you won't, because it's my singing. If you know, you know.
No. Alright. So, if the thing is, there's times where apparently, like, I saw this one as well, where this person was like talking about how this woman like had her child in like a bathing suit or something.
That's nasty.
Online too, though. That's just sad to me, because the person I was watching on this commentary made a really good point. Age likers. We can't see the full thing.
Yeah.
Often age likers like to search for stuff like that. And if you are a parent promoting that, I don't think you should have the internet for that. The thing is, YouTube always monetizes this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, attempt to at least.
Attempt to monetize it. Demonetization takes a lot, and this is very keenly shown in the Sniper Wolf. This is going everywhere. This video is going everywhere in the Sniper Wolf drama, where people were asking her to get people were asking her to be like, you're right. People were asking to have her channel taken down, but fair enough. People are asking to get her channel taken down, but because she makes such a huge profit for YouTube, they only demonetized her and took away her money for 5 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. So often with these, YouTube doesn't see a problem. Oh my god. YouTube doesn't see a problem with family vlog videos.
No.
Sometimes there isn't, but there's a lot of times where there is.
The majority of the time, actually. It's just people who are hungry for fame, and they decide to use
the quick way.
By using their family. And because they're using their family, it gives a whole innocent impression. A whole innocent impression because of the fact that it is a family. Yeah. Family channels, it's a family, so you would think that there's nothing wrong with it. But the thing is, because people now know that this is another quick way to get fame, to get eyeballs, therefore, that's why kids, like the Sephora kids nowadays, they think that if they do something as simple like that, just recording their lives, just recording themselves, doing whatever, they know that they'll get fame. And that's all people want nowadays, is just fame. Not even caring about what the consequences may be.
Like stalking, fan mail with people's underwear.
Yeah. Or
which is what Colin Ballinger did. She sent lingerie to a minor, didn't she?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. To do with minors, and the Sephora kids are minors. But they're not just minors. They're minors who think that they're older, and minors who dress like they're older.
Companies will often feed into this desire to be older. Seriously. In Target, we don't go to Target, so we have to rely on videos.
Yeah.
In Target, people have found clothing for toddlers, cut out crop tops, jeans. I came across this video on my For You page the other day. It's a bit disturbing, actually, in my opinion. If it's not to you, oh well, right? So, I saw this video of a woman in Target, and she saw a kid's outfit, and this outfit, by the way, had windows, hip windows.
Oh my god!
And that was for I think 5-year-olds. I might be wrong on the age, but I think it was for a age range of little kids.
Little kids.
Hip windows. Hip. And that isn't quote unquote sexualizing, and that's why. And even little kids now, for an example, the Sephora kids, in the majority of the videos, they are, some of them walking around with crop tops, low-rise jeans.
Low-rise jeans.
I bought myself a pair of low-rise jeans, but that's until my next birthday.
Speaking of Sephora kids, here we have r/Sephora.
Oh god.
And
I know down why you're not pulling out Reddit.
We're pulling out Reddit. We've got on Reddit. We got a story time.
I'll read the next one. Yeah.
Okay. So, from r/Reddit. So this individual goes, I went to Sephora and I was shocked at how many roughly 10-year-olds were in there. The drug elephant Summer Friday sold it.
Drug elephant.
Drug element. I never said drug elephant.
You said drug elephant.
I mean, they are like a drugs to Sephora kids. Especially when they are picking up products that have retinol and other things that can't be good for their skin. I'm 21 and I wouldn't even use any of these with retinol in. I know this has come around because it's trendy and they want to do things what older girls are doing. I wanted to be like older girls at that age, but I never used skincare until I was like 16. At that age, I was pretending to be a mermaid in swimming pool or choreographing dancing to show my parents. Also, the attitude of some of these girls, 10-year-olds, have looked at me up and down with judgmental looks. Just to want to clarify, kids can go to Sephora and be interested in makeup, but I think most of them were. I'm surprised how many parents are letting their kids demand them and shout at them in stores because they want something. And how many of the parents let them make a mess and let the employees clean it up? And of course, not every kid is like this.
That's sad because the employees are getting paid minimum wage.
They are. And the thing is about the employees is that, like, some of them their plans were never to be a Sephora worker.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of plans, of life plans, you would always have plan A, plan B, plan C, and plan whatever onwards. And it's clear that being a Sephora worker is not plan A.
No.
And this already is just depressing to be inflicted onto, like, the Sephora workers.
I'll read the next one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, also another thing I'd like to add is the word trend. The word trend is something we're going to talk about in a later video.
Another discussion from r/Sephora.
r/Sephora, I'm going to read this one. I'm not sure if everyone is aware of this, but it has been circulating on TikTok how there are literal children going into Sephora making a mess and buying products that a 10-year-old with perfect skin would not need at that age. As a 19-year-old, I'm not telling you how to raise a child. If you are one of these parents enabling your child to do this, but just take a minute to acknowledge the word no can be added to your vocabulary. Some of these kids are buying $100 to $300 worth of skincare.
Oh my goodness.
That, for one, isn't healthy for a child to be using. For example, the most popular one is myself. Have seen these kids. Sorry, I had to read that properly. Myself have seen these kids using Drunk Elephant brand. This isn't for kids at all. If you have a kid actively using this stuff and spending your money on projects meant for somebody 16 plus, stop enabling them. Secondly, teach your children how to be respectful and responsible in a public setting. I've seen kids ruining testers, mixing different testers together, and being flat out rude to these Sephora employees and customers. Well, that's actually a big point.
Yeah.
Even the customers who are...
Yeah, the customers who are there to spend their money buying things that would,
make you happy.
Yeah. And these children are here basically being selfish.
Calling them ugly, not directly.
Cussing them out.
Calling them old.
Mm-hmm.
Like looking them up and down.
Like, who do you think you are? You are 10, you are 7.
You look like you need some retinol from Drunk Elephant. No, I don't. Actually, I've never been into a Sephora. I've never been into Sephora.
But even like in makeup stores. And the other factor is that they even have their own channels because they aspire to be YouTubers or makeup artists like the ones that they are following.
Like
these kids, they aspire to be makeup artists and they aspire to be other, just anything. Influencers. And like not bothering to actually do other highly beneficial jobs. Like
a doctor.
Like a doctor. The thing is, I actually remember scrolling on a video, which it was a video of this person showing their plans they have for the future. It wasn't very good plans. And then I scrolled to the comments of seeing other people's plans. About 90% for their plan A was to become an influencer. Now that is very concerning.
Yeah, so the problem with that, right, is that I'm sure you've come across some doctors on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Plastic surgeons, regular doctors, nurses, even.
Yeah.
Medical staff. And
that has its own issues.
Yeah. And typically itself, it seems that medical staff are understaffed.
Yeah.
Don't know why this is. I'm sorry, I'm speaking so much. I need to breathe so much.
You need to breathe.
Is that they typically seem to be understaffed because
Yeah.
not a lot of people want to go into the medical field. Understandable, because gore,
I mean,
blood.
yeah, but the thing is, there is
doctors
if
for just regular
someone
checkups.
the thing is, if some people aren't gonna do it, who is?
Who is? And the thing is, it's also typical that in a lot of universities where you have to learn nursing, doctors, they're expensive in the US. I don't know if they're free in the UK or anywhere else. Probably not, because it's university. That's always costs money to further your education, which never makes sense. If you keep charging people to further their education to get a job like being a doctor, being a specialist in medicine or anything like photography, fashion, they're not going to do it. They're just going to result to something else. Like, an example, Sephora worker, right? The thing is, I'm not telling you should become a doctor, you should become a fashion designer, you should become this, that. No. Be whatever you want to be. If you want to be an influencer, fine. Do it. That's fine. Go ahead. But you need to set your standards realistically. You're not going to get 1 trillion billion subscribers.
We're not gonna get 1 trillion billion million
because there's only 8 billion people on the planet.
Yeah, and either way, like, all that matters is
have fun.
Yeah, and we're having fun.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of the time with the internet, you're not being paid a livable wage sometimes.
You know.
You can't expect to be in a mansion like your favourite, I don't know, let's put in a random YouTuber. Like, you can't just expect to be living in a mansion like, I don't know, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
I don't know, what do you want me to say? You can't just expect to have 9 Bugattis by the age of 19, where you have like 2 million subscribers and a diamond play button.
And the thing is about YouTubers itself is they have to spend an endless amount of hours. You know, even for
editing, talking.
for an example, it's funny. The thing is, I have subscribed to her. Sometimes I don't have the time to watch every single video, but the thing is, about every single second, a new video is posted, a new video is posted, a new video is posted. And the thing is, when do they actually get rest? When do they have time to do things by themselves?
They want to do.
Yeah, that, like, it's not that they're not having fun. It's just that when is it the right time?
When can you stop?
When can you stop? And when can you take a break? And the thing is about YouTubers taking break, it's just
been happening a lot more often recently.
And it's just that people then like jump to conclusions that they quit and then they lose subscribers and then they lose money, and that's their only way of making money.
Unless they have a second job on the side.
Yeah.
And even if they do have a second job on the side, they're more likely to be recognised the bigger following they have. Which is actually quite unfortunate because right. But seriously though, you have a lot of channels trying to churn out as much as they can, much possible monetization for kids, and they just, if you click on one of those, they just cause your brain to rot.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, oh, these Sephora kids, they should be on YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids is actually really bad.
YouTube Kids is actually worse than YouTube. And the thing is, so those
how long have we been talking?
a really long time, but it's okay because we'll just crop things and we'll just make it its second part. Now the thing is, YouTube Kids and all that,
That's
first of all, no one goes on there, and second of all, for those parents who think that, oh, it's beneficial, actually, the thing is,
oftentimes
that is worse than YouTube, because the thing is, posters, they don't usually have good intent. They never really have good intent, and they could actually be the one posting videos and just sneaking like clips in that shouldn't be there, and just for kids to watch, and then they'll get up exposure anyway. Just don't give your kids phones when they are young. Don't do any of that.
I've got up a Reddit page.
Reddit page.
I'm only gonna be reading small amount of this because I'm scared. Do not trust YouTube Kids or YouTube in general. It is branded in a way to make you think it's like Netflix Kids. No way they've got Netflix Kids. Like, that's not a real thing.
No.
Is it?
Oh.
Well, we'll search up later. With quality control, there is none. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
Their quality control comes in the form of only investigating when content is reported, which means parents or kids have to report the content already being seen/uploaded. It's so easy to create YouTube Kids content. I've literally accidentally done it in a single checkbox. That's it. The protection is just turning off the comments on the video and limiting certain advertisements. There we have it. There we have it.
There we have it right there.
Right. There we have it. YouTube Kids, they don't properly run through basic stuff to make sure
you can't tell
to ensure your kid is safe.
You can't tell Sephora kids to go on YouTube Kids. Just you shouldn't really be telling them nothing. Let life tell them for them.
Unless you're trying to say no to buying them products, then
yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, just tell them no. But I think that but the thing is, when you don't have social media, you become quote unquote underdeveloped in society, which means that if you go around and you don't know what's up to the latest trends or whatever, then people are gonna look at you like an outcast.
Call you whack.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you and call you an outcast and whack.
No. Right, so, no, but in all seriousness, 10-year-olds should not be on YouTube Kids, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, because all they're gonna see is Charli D'Amelio wiping her hands everywhere.
This is brain rot. This is literally brain rot.
Yep.
And the thing is, YouTube Shorts itself, YouTube Shorts, is brain rot. It's literally designed to be 30-second clips, which
mindless scrolling. That's what I do. I get stuck in that mindless scroll loop. I don't know if that's just me.
And because of this, each video is 30 seconds, and it's instantly, if you don't want to see that video, you scroll down, and then you scroll down, making your attention span worse, making you have a worse attitude and more your attention span is gone, and so is your attitude because of all this social media. And the YouTube Shorts was created because of TikTok. Exactly, TikTok.
So, and because TikTok's removing the popular audios, so anybody trying to make a thirst trap has to be doing dancing in a red background light to non-copyrighted
fluffing a duck, which I think itself might be copyrighted. You know that audio
yeah. Or the Wii music, actually, that might be copyrighted too. So you just gotta keep dancing
to nothing,
to either nothing or gunshot sound effects TikTok has offered you.
Or just make your own covers,
"Don't overtake us alive." Okay, we need to stop. No, but in all seriousness, now back on track. Trends is another thing we're talking about in the next video.
Yeah, trends.
Because of a certain trend going around that I think people need to take into consideration.
Well, in terms of consideration, all we need to worry about is just what?
Keep your kids safe online.
Yeah, just look at what your children
are doing online. I'm not saying search through their phone. No, that's a bit of an invasion of privacy.
Give them some attention. Come on.
Take them to the park once in a while.
Yeah, but the thing is,
just let them have a social connection with other kids.
And those are facts.
That's how they learn empathy.
Yeah, and those are facts. Get them some friends. Our opinions are useless. Exactly.
You don't always have to go by our opinions. Don't listen to everybody you hear on the internet.
Yeah, and we're
just some strangers on the internet talking about something stupid.
Yeah, and it is stupid, honestly. It is really
We've spent
stupid.
I think half an hour talking about this.
I think more than half an hour. And either way, those are just our opinions, which are useless.